Hey everybody, this is Ben with Vasco Construction, and it is about that time of the year where you should start thinking about winterizing your exterior spigot and garden hose. So I just want to show you guys a quick little tip on how to do that. First off, as you can see, I have a multiple spigot setup here. I have a main one and it splits off into four. If you don't have that, that's fine. Usually you just have a garden hose hooked up to your spigot. So go ahead and remove that. Since I have a multiple one, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the big one. Make sure you turn off the water. Mine's already turned off. And just remove that. The first thing you want to do is keep one end open. Mine's already open from the garden hose. I just laid lower than the rest of the hose so that way it can drain out by the force of gravity. And typically a lot of folks have garden hose is on something, so what you want to do is just kind of like work it a little bit. That way you get all the water out of the hose. Make sure you have both ends kind of open. Since mine is a one of those flexible garden hose, if there's water in there, it's just squeeze it and it just shoots all the water out. So I don't really have to do all this, but a lot of you guys have one of those more rigid garden hose, so this is something that you would want to do. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put mine back. So mine's already done draining. The next step you want to do is go ahead and winterize your exterior spigot. And so you can go out and buy one of these. This is the spigot cover. It costs like about $2-3 each. There are some that's $4 or $5. If you want to go with a more fancier one, it will last you a little longer. This one, I had this for like maybe 4 years now. It works perfectly fine. The whole purpose of it is typically you guys have a smaller spigot and it'll cover, it creates a nice seal around it. That way air and water doesn't get to it and freeze it. So that's the whole point of it. Your spigot just kind of sits in there and it creates an air barrier. So when there's a cold wind or a freezing rain, it's not going to freeze that up. The way that you put one of these on is on the inside, there's a little loop. You can hook this up to the actual shut-off valve here, just like that. And then all you have to do is just put it in there and pull the little cord to lock it. You see how like mine still has a little gap? If yours is like that, another way that you can go about doing this is using a couple of rags and some trash bags, Ziploc bag, whatever you want to do. I have some rags here. You can use a rag, you can use a t-shirt, and if you want to, you can use underwear. Actually, you know what? Let me get my underwear out. So let's go ahead and use my underwear to cover this up. Alright, so you can go ahead and cover it up. That's probably not enough to cover everything, so I'm going to go ahead and use a t-shirt as well too. Make sure you guys use clean underwears, okay? You don't want to be grossing out everybody. Have some streaks and whatnot on underwear. Alright, you guys, so you cover that up pretty good. Grab your little trash bag. Generally, I like to use 2 trash bags because after a while the sun will beat on it and ruin the trash bag. So I just have like an HB bag or whatever bag you want to use, or whatever you can get your hand on. So I wrap it. I generally don't use any tape on it. I just pull it around, make it nice and tight. Get another bag, use that. Wrap this around as well. Make sure you get really nice and tight, as close as possible to the wall. Wrap that together. And that's it. That's how you winterize your exterior hose spigot. And you guys will be good until the next season. See you guys on the next video.